Opening act, Abergavenny, Wales, 1892, Flight. The rain is a scuttling creature, moody and glancing and out to do harm. From the scant shelter of a locked and darkened doorway, Kate Williams watches it cross at a quick diagonal under the street lamps, then hasten away down Tudor Street on the wind like a murmuration of silver starlings. Where it gathers into puddles, their surfaces flecked and rippled by the insistent downpour, it soon spills over and escapes to the runnels to rush away. Even the rain does not wish to stay in Abergavenny. Above Kate's head, a stream of raindrops collects in the broken end of a drain pipe and proceeds to drip with percussive regularity onto the dome of her cranium. She has come to know herself in these terms since meeting William. Not scientifically exactly, but specifically, intimately. Cranium, 21 inches. Neck, 12 inches and 1/8. Neck flexed, 14 inches. Her body means something now. She is learning what it might be capable of. Across the street, the gymnasium hunches in the darkness. The windows, black, reflect only the movement of the storm. Kate knows that the door is bolted, and she resists the urge to run through the rain and put her hand to the stubborn catch of the handle and try to twist it free. She does not want to know what it feels like, the fact that William has gone. William, Mabel, Seth, Anna, gone without her. She takes a deep, shuddering in-breath, then exhales through her nose and watches her fury rise into fog. The air tastes of dampened wood smoke, battered down from the chimney stacks by the weather to linger over the pavements. It is cigar bitter, choking. It tastes like home. She tightens her arms around her waist, trim but sturdy at 25 inches, in a feeble effort to counter the cold. Her father will be sitting before the fire in their living room now, ankles crossed on the footstool, pipe clamped between his lips as he scribbles his next sermon on the back of an old hymn sheet. Her mother will be knitting without needing to count the stitches, and watching her husband as intently as he in turn squints over his penmanship. She will be talking about some friend or other. Anira will arrange the flowers, and Nerys will offer the tea, and her husband will be grunting in response. The Reverend's wife's voice is the soothing background noise to which he works but does not listen. Kate supposes neither one of them will miss her until morning. Neither would dare open their daughter's closed bedroom door. They are far too frightened of the mysteries that thick wooden divide conceals. This Kate, who at 16 has hips and an ample bust and ideas, is not the rose-cheeked baby they had thought to bring into the world. This Kate who wraps her slender hands around barbells more successfully than she ever has a fiddly needle and cotton. This Kate who already men grin at and posture for. This Kate who has felt her pulse quicken and the unexplored place between her legs throb at the sight of William Roberts straining under 250 cast iron pounds of bar and bells. This Kate is entirely unknown to Robert and Eleanor Williams. And so Kate reasons she is at liberty to do exactly as she pleases, whatever Reverend Williams might have to say about appearing before the judgment seat of Christ. If her parents have no knowledge of her, no understanding of her desires, no interest in her talents whatsoever, why should she stay here and disappear under their indifference? Particularly when they have Margaret and young Eleanor and little William, who are all far more obedient than she, to find pleasure in. When Kate's William, as she has secretly come to think of him, looks at her, she's brighter than she ever has been under God's gaze. Through his eyes, she's a pearl, gleaming from the cupped bed of an oyster shell, and she cannot give that up.